So you want to see a pickup? I'll show you a pickup. $350 in the thrift store in my town for Ridge Racer 2 on the PSP. Pretty good, I'd say. They had a whole list of them standing there. And this from the thrift store that never had anything. 3 VTech Smiles. Did I say that last time? 3 VTech Smiles. There's a PlayStation 1. There's original Xbox games. There's a list of... a stack of soccer games, like FIFA games for the PS3, yay high. Which I'm leaving alone, of course, because of reasons. And a couple of PSP games. So there's a few more. I saw for the PS3 some game. Also $350. And now, by now, I'm at the point where I'm looking at games, thinking what their resale value is going to be if I sell them to Netgame, and if they're more than I think I'm going to get from Netgame, then I might buy them. But I didn't go that far. I actually bought this game because I like racing games, and Ridge Racer. I mean, Ridge Racer is a good series, and especially on the PSP. Of course, I forget that I have one of those memory card jobs in the PSP, so that I don't actually need the UMDs. But you know what the hell? I can always sell them and buy stuff for my PS4. Right, this debacle that is Gran Turismo 6 on the PS3. Oh, I said PS4, didn't I? Did I buy anything new on the PS4? Nope. But this is over. This works now. The thing is that I said this last time. Upgrade in bits and it'll work. So be prepared when you bought it a long time ago, you want to install it now, or you want to reinstall it. It's going to take some time. It took me a day. Also, I bought Euro Truck Simulator 2 for the PC, which I really like. It's a load of fun. I've driven 2 missions, and it's funny because the drive from Rotterdam to London, it takes like less than 10 minutes. But you do get the feeling that you're driving the whole way there. But it's a really weird compression. But it's fun. So far I'm enjoying it. The controls are not so good, right? If you're used to nothing better, then the controls may be fine, but I use a steering wheel and pedals. Well, the pedals are fine, but the steering, I just not any. It's not very smooth steering. I would expect it to be slower, but you can see like the turn rate of the wheel in games, like bang, it's almost complete full lock when you turn the wheel a little bit, and you can't influence the sensitivity. Well, you can, but it only gets worse. The game is fun though. This video, it's been a long time coming, and I wanted to do this, and it's about the Videopac. Now, I know it as the Philips Videopac, but it's actually the Magnavox Odyssey 2, of course, and they share almost the same library, but the games that came out in Europe, the console was popular in the Netherlands because Philips is a Dutch company, and it makes sense. It was very successful in France, and it was also successful in Brazil, I believe. So, and of course, as the Magnavox Odyssey in the United States. But I know that after the Videopac G7000, There was another one, I think the 7400 or the 7800. Different keyboard, different style, on-off button, a few different things. And I wonder if there was a Magnavox version of that. I don't think there was, but that would mean that the Videopac was more than just a license by Philips to make them. So I don't really know that history. One thing that I do know is that the artwork for the games in Europe was different from those that were released in the United States, even though the games were the same. Now, that's not uncommon, of course, but I thought it was worth mentioning because as a kid, this is what you had to determine whether or not you wanted to buy it. Of course, there are screenshots on the back, but these people at Philips, and in most of them, I think, were made in France, actually. They really did a good job drawing out these pictures and making it look like something really exciting was going on, and you wanted this game because you wanted to know what the hell was up, you know. So in this video, I'm going to try somehow to talk about this cover and then show you the actual game. Now, I'm going to probably either rip that off the internet, gameplay, which I'll probably do because it's easier, maybe, or I'll just film it myself. I don't know yet, but we'll see how it works out. Now, on this one, I can see, like, well, this game was published 1978. And so the car that I see there, I see a John Player special car, I see a Ferrari, but the design doesn't really match 78, does it? Does it look like a... I don't know, actually. But you can see cars racing, you can see drivers, you can see the guy, I think this is a driver, yeah. A driver who's like popping a bottle of champagne. It's really exciting, and this is race. But actually, this cartridge has 3 games on it. One is like a straight up race. The other, where you have to avoid cars. The other is a circuit. You have to go round. And the third one is like a word game. So, and the word game is completely hidden from view. But you can see like people in the background. You can blue skies and everything. It looks like a PS4 game, doesn't it? Somehow, if you look at it that way. So let's look at some gameplay. We'll do skill 1. And I gotta use the other joystick. There we go. This is it. I used to have a rhythm with this game, just to know exactly what was coming. The trick is to stay alive for as long as you can, and in the time, see if you can get the most distance. It's an easy game, right? So I'm not gonna do the full 2 minutes. You crash, and there you go. So and then there's the other game. No, I think it's this one then. Okay. This is the circuit game, which is fun, which is hard as hell because look at the look at the turn rate. I mean, that's pretty difficult, right? So and this is normally played against another player, of course. I'm not going in order, but this is Battlefield number 30. battlefield. It's guys fighting in a forest, right? But you see this like World War One kind of getup. When World War One started out, it was known as the cute little war, the pretty little war. They expected it to be not as long as it was eventually, and definitely not as gruesome. But the First World War started out with horses and a very old style of warfare. And at the end, of course, it was all cannons and stuff, and they invented that as the war went on. And this is, a guy in it looks like a French soldier, actually, with a gun. You can see the guys behind him. They're walking through the grass, and this is exactly how modern games look, what we expect of modern games. But this told the story of a group of men, armed and dangerous, walking into a forest. And, well, let's have a look at what it looks like for real. Battlefield. Let's see. I am the big blue guy playing against the other guy. I think I have to, like, touch the red guy. Again, this is a 2-player game. I think I have to... All right, it's a capture the flag game. I don't know how to control the other guys. Ooh. Oh, okay. It's a capture the flag game. A very basic but fun capture the flag game. Oh, I call them to me. To me, to me. Oh, see, and they fight automatically. And these are corpses, and now I can capture the flag. Can I? No, I have to touch this dude. What do I do? Okay. To me, to me. I don't know exactly how to capture this flag. Anyway, that's Battlefield. Again, you get the drift. It's all very simple gaming, simple sound, simple graphics. The box will have you cheer and spend your money, and then you get this, and you have to get over the graphics, but then you still have a nice time. It's not this Videopac was popular in its day. Just don't know how to get this flag. To me, to me. Oh, okay. I have to get one of these guys to touch him. Okay, that's it. Now this game is 43. It's Pickaxe Pete, and you can see the guy. You can see there's fear in his eyes. He has a pickaxe. He has a lump of gold in his left hand, and behind him his mine is collapsing. So he's sort of found his stuff at the last. It reminds me of like Raiders of the Lost Ark and that kind of thing. Indiana Jones. It's proper cartoon style. If a cartoon was drawn in this style, I wouldn't be disappointed. It's good. But the game is very simple. You have like a key that you have to get, and you have to carry the key all the way up. And sometimes a pickaxe comes floating down. You can pick it up, and you have to jump over boulders. It's totally different from what you get on the cover. But let's have a look. Pickaxe Pete. All right, let's do it. This is Pete, and Pete can jump. Whoops. And as long as I have that axe, I don't have to be afraid of the balls. But that axe is going to disappear, and there's going to be a key soon, hopefully. And until that key is here, I just have to... Oh, there we go. I have to... Right, now I have the key. I think I go in a door. Oh yeah, right, there we go. And that's it. Oh. 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 Look at that. Oh, shit. Oh, I can't jump when I have the... Oh, I can. I thought I... Oh, that's a golden ball, which I should have gotten for points. Now, I dove. And how am I going to get the key now? I'm going to have to... Oh, look at that. See? This, again, it's a good game. I mean, there's no beard on this dude, but... like on the cover, but this is a nice game. I was really happy that I had this game. This was good. So let's get on to the next one. Now I think this is Dam Buster number 29, and it's a proper dam with water, and we've the airplane I think has already hit the dam, so there's an explosion here. There's water spilling out. The airplane is being hit by flak, you know. And there's another rocket or projectile or whatever it is going for the dam. So this dam has had it, you know. This is it's actually a form of Arkanoid breakout, you know. But the cool thing is what they've added is that in the colored bars there's actually guys walking there and they're repairing what you've destroyed. So this is actually like an added bit of gameplay that's actually a lot of fun. Dam Busters. Oh, gotta get the other one. Dam Buster, there we go. No? How about it? Oh, press 1. Now this is Dam Buster. It doesn't... It's okay if I lose the ball because I can just get another one. The object is to get the ball above the red here, and these guys are going to wake up and repair what I've done, right? And unless I kill them all. Now this is actually a nice game. Again, oh, see there they respawn and they're going to start repairing stuff soon. I'm doing exceptionally well. Oh, shit. This is actually a fun game, but, you know, there we go. Level 1 done. This is actually a really nice game. Oh, wait a minute. See, this is a multiplayer game. Now the other guy can... I'm now controlling, like, the blue guy. Or the red guy. If I press the button, I'm the red guy. Otherwise, I'm the blue guy. So this is smart. Smart game, fun game. Again, it doesn't look good, but it plays well. So I like that. Let's go on to the next one. Now this 34 is by far one of my favorite and probably one of the best games on the Videopac. It's a satellite attack. But look, is this a proper space game? It reminds me of Elite. There's a guy sitting in a spaceship in a space suit. Classical glass helmet, of course. He's got a radar in front of him. He's got all kinds of buttons and stuff. He's holding like a throttle in his left hand. He's actually at war with other ships because they're firing lasers at him, and it's intense. He's pointing at something. Get that guy or whatever. And then actually the game is fun. It's a good game. You know, there's I guess there would be stars floating in, and you have to shoot them, and you have like a shield, and you can use that shield once to destroy one of these things, but after that you don't want to get hit because your ship is destroyed. It's actually an intelligent game. The mode of shooting is a bit weird because you have to use the controller to actually move your turret around, and it only goes in circles. So, and you can shoot by pressing the fire button, but aiming is very difficult. And then sometimes there'll be like a spaceship floating through, and it'll shoot at you, and woo, you have to get out of the way. Good game, and it's almost fitting a picture with the game because the game is so good. But the story this tells is amazing. I wonder which artist did that. We'll never know. Okay, let's have a look at Satellite Attack. This is actually one of the better games here. See this ship? I can fire. The white dot points the gun. Oh shit, he's gonna get me. No. No, 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 no. See, but I can't just point the gun, because when I move, the gun moves, and I have a shield. Oh shit. And I can touch one of these things with, like so, but then the shield weakens, and eventually it goes away. I think I can't go off screen. And it gets really crazy later. There's a lot more. Oh, this is a good game. Look at that. Oh, fuck. There. See, I used my shield to kill him. If I point in a certain direction, I have to fly in that direction for the gun to move that way. This is a really great game. It does the cover justice. Let's die. Jesus, he didn't even kill me. Okay. Cool. Now, this is Freedom Fighters, and I had this game when I was a kid. It's not a single screen game, I believe, or is it? I don't really know. It's much the same as Satellite Attack, but there are different shapes coming at you. This was a lot less fun, but again, space battle seen from the outside, enemy ships, planets this time, and what I find especially amusing is that, as in No Man's Sky, space is rendered in a green shade here. You know, you would expect space to be black, except perhaps when you're inside a nebula and you can see some color because of the dust and the gas. But this is all green, and there's a green planet and a red planet. There's a star here, so we're in some star system. We're definitely, our ship is different. There's a satellite here, you know, there's different objects here. We're in a different ship from the enemy, and we're firing at them. Actually, we've fired our main laser here, and that ship has had it. Or at least gonna have a hefty repair bill. Freedom Fighters, let's have a look. This is like a Defender type game. I think I have to use the other. No. I'm controlling the ship, but I'm not firing anything. So maybe it's just. No, I can't imagine. Oh. Maybe I have to fly into things? No. Definitely not the case. Let's see if I I'm not entirely sure what I have to do here. I'm green. I don't know, maybe I have to fly into that pink guy. How about that? I'm just going left. I can't fire, I just have to. Oh. I don't know, man. Oh. I'm full throttle. Oh, okay. Is that good or what? I don't know what to do, man. I don't know. Kind of boring. But I'm pretty sure oh, wait a minute. I know what the flickering is now. Let's my what's the deal here, man? Okay, let's go on to the next one then. Now, now here's a game, Cosmic Conflict, that I don't know that well, but again, it's another space conflict. Space is a very gratifying subject, you know. You can make a lot of art that reflects space. Again, we see a nebula-like background with some empty space there and some stars in the background and two ships definitely fighting. This is more like one of those Star Wars point your crosshairs at somewhere in the sky and shoot. But it's interesting. There's a lot going on in this picture. There's explosions at the bottom here. There's like turret fire, engines roaring here, and the ship design is funny. Ball here, and it's weird. Let's have a look at this game. So there's Cosmic Conflict. Change joysticks again. Alright. Now, it's kind of difficult to get the... There, got him. And this is it basically. You shoot spaceships. I mean, it's fun, but is it as much fun as the cover would make you believe? I don't know. This is it. I don't think there's much else, unless the time there goes. Oh, I almost got that one there. I know what the 738 means actually. 725. It's not a timer. 713. Anyway, that's a bit of Freedom Fighters. I want to get the pink one. It doesn't really sound like a laser shot, does it? Almost got it there. Got it. Now here's one. This is the Videopac version of Space Invaders. This is like the almost the largest difference between what the game is in the picture. The game is very simple. It's a very hard game. You're the ship at the bottom. You've got 3 blocks that protect you, and you fire your bullets. And there's this red spider at the top, and when he comes down, you're finished. You know, it's over. I've played this game, but it's difficult, and your score is very low. You know, for every time I think you kill the spider, you get 1 point. It's a lot of fighting and shooting, and you're not rewarded very well. But if you look at the picture, there's this guy, this like Flash Gordon. He looks like a superhero. He's all muscular and toned, and he's got a rifle on his hip, and he's on some sort of glider, firing at this mechanical crab with the huge eyes, and then the blocks aren't just blocks. No, they're built up of red blocks, and this fire, if you look at this, I've seen this in comics. They must have hired comic artists here, because that fire, that explosion, that's fire and these particles, these black particles coming out of it. And then there's another guy here. He must be one of the guys that you'll see in the gameplay. He's got a grenade in his hand, and he's got all kinds of ornaments, and this is amazing. This picture is amazing. If I just showed you the picture and not the screenshots, you'd think, wow, what kind of a game is that? And when you see the actual game, it's still fun, you know. It's not a bad game, but that's a big difference. Have a look. Now, this is Space Monster. This is like the, maybe it's the wires here, I don't know. This is like the, well, you can tell, like the Space Invaders clone. And it's difficult, you know. you get killed so easily, but you know, you saw on the box like the fantastic explosions. Oh man, I'm dead. And I scored 1 point, I think. I don't know. It's really difficult. It's a fun game, but it's hard. You really have to like hide under the blocks, and I mean it's not like they're coming down or anything. See, it's fun, but you're not scoring any points. I mean, that's the I think when I, oh, they came down actually. I think when you shoot the spider or the crab, who's pretty well animated by the way, you get 1 point. But it's so difficult to actually get him because you're being blocked by everything. Got him. Now I don't even get a point. How about that? Let's do the next one. Now this is of course a well-known example. This is Munchkin. In the United States, it was called KC Munchkin, but that was because I think the CEO or the founder of Magnavox, his name was Munchkin, or it sounded like him, or supposed to be named after him. This was, of course, this was a Pac-Man-like game, and Namco didn't like it, so they sued, and after that, they made this game, which is called Crazy Chase, which was supposed to circumvent the whole copyright issue. But what I always found interesting about this picture, and I had a lot of time to look at this picture, was the fact that, well, there are 3 Pac-Men here in the same picture, which is weird, but they're hairy. They're like a furry ball Pac-Man. And I don't know, that's just changed the game for me somehow. But you know what's gonna, it is they made an effort to make it different just by making Pac-Man hairy. You know, a hairy Pac-Man. Who thinks of that? That's creative. This makes sense. The best thing about this game is the sound you hear when you eat the ghosts, especially when you eat a number of them. But, you know, Pac-Man isn't hairy. Hear that? I love that sound. So that's a bit of Pac-Man. Or Munchkin, sorry. Now, this is the last game that I'm going to show. It's Terrahawks. Now, Terrahawks is a game that is not only available on the Videopac, but I just thought this game was amazing. I didn't think this would be possible. It's actually, again, a very good game. It's a very smooth game. It's that game where, like, these bird-like creatures come down and you shoot them and they split up into more and you have to shoot them, and it's quite a frantic game and high-paced. But if you look at this again, look at the explosion, just the explosion. Again, it's space-themed because there's a planet in the background and there's these flying crabs. They had something with crabs, don't you feel that? There's a lot of crab going on. But look at how they explode. That's artistry, you know. That's how you make a cartoon explosion. I like that. the laser isn't that special, but still, you know, the amount of detail on this gun here, and there's a little part down there that has all kinds of stuff on it. It's amazing. I'm really impressed with this. So that's the last game. Let's look at the gameplay. This is a pretty well-known game. I'm not too happy about that flickering going on. This is a fast-paced game for the Videopac, high quality game. This. I did my own AV mod on this. This flickering might be the TV, actually. I don't know. So this is Terrahawks, really fast-paced. This is a good game, and I mean, it's nothing like the graphics on the cover, of course, but it's still a really good game. I really like this one. On to the next one. Of course, the library is a lot larger, and there's so many more games that I could have shown, but I don't want the video to be any longer. I'm gonna try to show, but you will have seen that. You know, I've shown it the way that I've shown it, so I hope that you've been able to see for yourself, you know, what the artwork can do for games that are relatively simple. But this is about as simple as it gets. I mean, I could have shown, I've done that before, Quest for the Rings, which was also amazing artwork. And again, the gameplay is very simple. But so I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.